Cool. So, hello everyone. So hopefully the balance on the microphones is okay this time round, and we'll see how it goes. So essentially today I'm trying not to suck at Assettp Corsa, which we get through the novice career. Last time out we got through the basics of the novice 3 career, so let me just show you that. So basically we got those 3 races done, which then allowed us to, or 4 races, sorry, of the 5, and that allowed us then to, no 3, sorry, that allowed us then to move on to novice 4. I don't really fancy running through the KTMs again, I didn't like them very much, but the latest release seemed to be quite an interesting one for me, so I'm going to jump in on that and we're going to go from there. So as ever, the chat's there if you want it. Likewise, there's a link to the Discord down at the bottom, and do click to follow or subscribe if you're watching a repeat of this on YouTube. And let's see how badly I suck today. Now, as ever when I do one of these streams, I have done a very brief practice run. So I've done 2 laps of the Silverstone National Circuit in this car, and I'm genuinely expecting still to suck. I haven't really got braking points down as yet, so it's going to be interesting. Okay, fabulous. So just waiting for the lights to go out. 2, 3, 4, 5, and throttle down and in gear. Oh, changed up a bit early there. So should be able to tip it into first corner quite quickly. I bottled it there and lifted, which was not really the right thing to do. So I'm coming from the left-hander here, which we can actually brake quite late for. But actually we don't need to brake at all. We do, however, just need to reduce speed for that. So that's one to remember for next time. So as ever, I can bother looking at how many points you need to complete this one. So I just want to get around it this as quick as possible and get as many points in the bag as I can. And brake on there. Okay, and that's way too late. So I need to brake probably around where the rumble strip starts. And not change up gear early. Okay, so there we see the BRDC clubhouse on the left, on the right side. And back down the traditional system fast finish straight. And up in that race control building a couple of times. Not because I've done anything naughty, but just because I happened to be at Silverstone on a non-racing day and I managed to get up there and have a nosy. And on the brakes, let's make sure we get around here nice and smoothly this time. A little bit of a lift, which I didn't need to do. And down back straight. So get some speed up. So this time I'm going to take the start of the rumble strip as being on my braking point. So it's quite a lot earlier than where I did before. So on the brakes now. Okay, that's way too early, but at least we're through safely. And I'm juggling the gears. So, I don't know why, but in pretty much every racing game, it's that last corner on this circuit that I just can't do it on this track. I find it so difficult. Okay, we need to have the brakes just for trying to avoid doing that. And brakes to get around here, and massively understeery, which is my own fault, went in too hot. slightly, just ever so slightly later. Still way too early. Oh, actually, I don't know. That didn't feel like a bad line through there that time. This last corner's an absolute mess. Oh, but just went a bit sideways. So actually, I think that taking that as a late apex actually seems to work. Although, just for a number of factors, it looks like this lap is going to be a bit slower than last time out. Mainly due to doing that last time round, and just about keep it on the track, so no points penalties this time. But obviously I need to be coming in there a little bit less speed. I can tip it around here fairly far, and then hard on the brakes just after the apex, and I can get it around here. That's the best I've done that so far, I think. Although my lap delta is showing I'm a second. Wow, I'm over a second down. Okay. And brake there. And then take it into the apex and round it around. And again, I'm just really fouling this last corner up. On 101. Hopefully this will be a quicker lap than last time round. My aim with these type of challenges is always to get around about 4,500. So we've got 4.2 there. Let's take the anchors on. Let's actually get round here cleanly. Third gear was the one to be in. I've just managed to lose myself some time doing that. And I can tip it in through there. Way too hot. That was a real mess. But I might be able to get the 4,500 if I can get across this. Oh, this is looking tight. 3, 2, 1. Oh, 0.2 of a second left there. Okay, I'm not going to hit the next. Oh, and I'm sliding it. Slidey. It's on the brakes way too late. The irony is, this is probably the best I've taken that corner, even if it's not especially quick. I might actually even make that checkpoint. 4, 3, 2, 1. I made it. Another 500 points. Ooh, way too hot. But managed to wrestle it around the corner. So in there, we'll just brake as I hit the apex, and that wasn't bad. So hard on the throttle now, and let's run it down to the checkpoint. See if I've actually managed to make good time back on this one. Well, hey, we're over 5,000. On the brakes nice and early here. Let's get round this apex. Went quite wide there, but oh, hello. This doesn't feel bad. Okay. I'm all going a bit understeery. 12 seconds left to hit the checkpoint line. We'll see how we go on that one. I just realised that despite introducing this as a YouTube video, I forgot to hit the record button. So, wow. So I needed 2,500 to hit gold on that, and I got 5,300. So I think that's fairly respectable. I'm happy with that. We can do that. Okay, so hello to those who are watching this back on YouTube. I sadly just missed the first race as I managed to forget to hit the record button, which I've now done. So just another very brief introduction. What we're trying to do today is get through the novice series. So at the moment we're on N4, so just did the time attack around Silverstone. I did quite well on it as it happens. I got over 5,000 points when the requirement was 2,500. However, I am going to suck at the rest of this. This is going to be a bit of a battle tonight. There should be a link to my Discord down in the description. And likewise, if you're watching live on Twitch, which at present is twitch.tv/projectcatling, there is also a link to donate, and please do follow or subscribe depending on where you're watching from. And let's see how we do in an actual race. Okay, I've just realised that the volume is actually a bit too loud, and I can't reach the remote control for the television from the seat here, and it's not easy to get out of. So I'll have to see how we go on that one. So hey Reddit, oh Noob, hello Noob, how are you doing tonight? Thanks for joining. So you've missed me doing the first race of this particular championship. Well, I say a race, it's the time trial attack with the points. Done relatively well, got 5,000 to 300 odd points when the requirement was 2,500. And we're now coming in for a race. So, oh come on, that can't be true. You must have been doing alright before you got here, otherwise you'd be tearing your hair out even more. I'm not that exciting being here watching me, surely. And now this is the biggest annoyance I have with Assettp Corsa. Oh, I'm actually not at the back of the grid. Wow. Yeah, so the fact that you A, can't qualify, and B, you can't actually put it in gear before starting the race. So you have to put it in gear and then hit the throttle at the same time. Oh, got a bit of tank slack through there. So generally I'm not too bad at the Silverstone National Circuit. I'm far from perfect, but... And she said as she drives straight off the track. Excellent stuff. Time for the age-old thing, get punted, watch replay. So let's just watch that back. So it's almost certainly my fault because I'm rejoining with the track, but let's see how we're doing here. Yeah, entirely my fault. But anyway, restarting is necessary. And I need to be in the correct view. There we go. The Biff. Indeed, that was... Well, to be fair, the title... not the title of the video, sorry, is fine. But the introduction I've given to it on Discord and on everyone else's Discord for that matter, actually, is just talking about punting. So, we've had our first punt of the race. Or first punt of the day, sorry. So, there we go. No false advertising here. Let's see if we can get him around here. Oh, no. This is stupid. I can do this track. Just put other cars on it and I lose focus. It's not like last time out where we were at Imola in the KTMs and I just really struggled with it full stop. I've actually put some decent laps in here on this track. And this is just really frustrating that having put some other cars on it, I'm just struggling. But this is the corner that always gets me on pretty much every game, is this last corner on the Silverstone National Circuit Club corner. I can just never get it right. And coming up to Stowe here, is it Stowe? I think it's Stowe. I'm struggling to get that one right in this game as well. It's absolutely fine in Forza, I can always nail it, but for some reason in Assetto it's just being a pain in the bum. Anyway, we're 2 places down I think on where we started, with a relatively big off at the beginning, so might be able to get back to where we started. I mean, you still need a first, second or third to actually get anywhere, but let's have the race and see where I come. Again, other cars. It's driving me up the wall. Anyway, not last. Hugh Lamont. That does sound like that should be some kind of comedy name. 103.5. Okay, that's substantially quicker than I've managed on any lap so far. Okay, I can carry more speed through there, but I need to get my braking points right. I can. That was really messy. Okay, so coming down the back straight here. And let's try and actually do this fairly cleanly. So hold it in second. Let's try and just give him a little tap out of the way, just a little love tap there. Oh come on, that was going off the track that far, that was unnecessary. Wow, this is a 6-lap race. Okay. So, what was that? 106. Oh, I'm 2/10 up on the previous lap. Okay. I might be getting the hang of this now with these guys on track as well. Although I'll probably spoken too soon. Oh, come on, come on, I've got better acceleration than you out there. And that's right, tuck in behind. And we're nearly back where we started, which is quite good. Held it. I mean, obviously that was not a fair overtake in any way, shape or form, but made it stick. So, and up into 4th. So if I get past this guy, we're on the podium, which I might be able to do. Actually, so I think he's still there. Is he tucking in behind, or is he? Oh, just felt like I got a bit of a tap there, but maybe not. Maybe that was me just going a bit hot. But anyway, I'm up into 3rd. I'm on the podium now. And as ever, when things are going well, I stuff it up. So, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, brilliant, still behind. So, 0.1 of a second. Wow, 0.1 of a second at the last measuring point. I am quicker through here than the AI cars when I get it right. But here we go, going really badly round there. And we'll have to see how this is coming out. So anyway, now I've got myself settled in a little bit. How are you doing today, Hugh? Anything interesting going on in life, or as I completely stuffed the corner up? Lazy Saturday, sounds good to me. It's yeah, been a bit of a mad one for me. So lots of paperwork to deal with today, and various bits of cleaning and organisational stuff to do. So it's nice to actually jump onto a racing game and just relax a little bit. So as ever, when I'm playing a sim game, I haven't been drinking. So unlike Mario Kart games, Mario Kart streams rather. But actually, I'm quite happy with this. Got a podium on the first time out, which is enough to actually be worthwhile for the championship that I'm currently racing in. Oh yeah, that is checker flag. Superb. Now, so Milan San Remo on TV, is that football, or am I, or have I missed some obvious motorsport thing? Oh, you only have to come second. Oh, so fourth place would have done for a bronze on this. Okay, that's interesting. So, far and away the fastest of the 240Rs there, by the looks of it. Although notice, I'm loving the names on this. Heriberto Herbert, Ricciardo Defendi. I wonder who that's meant to be. Yeah, they're cracking names. So let's get out of this one and see what the next race we have to do is. Bike race. I presume that's bikes as in pedal, is it? Or am I still being a complete idiot here? I mean, let's face it, that wouldn't be a particularly special or unusual thing. So, Beast of the Time Attack got gold on that. Silvered the quick race at Silverstone. Okay, so I'm now in an Evora S at the international circuit. So I've not actually raced the international circuit in this. I have to say, yeah, I'm not aware of any point-to-point bike races. I mean, when I say bike, I tend to mean motorbike, but yeah, I'm not aware of any point-to-point races for motorcycles. So, incidentally, how's the sound balance today? I know it's something I often have issues with, so it'd be nice to get a bit of feedback. I've tried to tweak it a little bit. We'll see how this goes on to. So, Lotus Evora S Stage 2. So, the international circuit, different starts. Starting at the wing. Oh, I really can't remember. Oh, okay. That's strange. Yes, okay, you're right. For some reason, it does seem that the sound capture is only picking up on the right hand side. I'm genuinely not sure how I can fix that. Although something's just gone a bit strange with my capture card. So I don't know quite what's happened there. Oh, there we go. So I think I might have just through pure luck managed to sort it out. Alright, okay, so when we're in the menus, the music just comes in on the right side, but when we're racing it comes in on both. That's a weird one. Right, away we go at Silverstone. That's not a bad start. I have literally no idea where any braking points are on this at the moment. I've not driven the international circuit in any game for quite a while, so that's clearly shown me as being completely wrong. And are we out onto? No, we're not out there onto the straight yet. I'll go away, BMW. So it's a right-hander at the bottom, if I remember correctly. So 5th place right now. Good. Okay, I thought I was braking slightly early for that, but obviously I was not. There's my car from last time out. That's not fair. Someone's stolen my car. Oh, that was a big crunch. So down into 9th. Fantastic. This car handles quite weirdly. Well, at least to me as an idiot, I'm trying to race it. Getting a lot of tail wagging. And it is an Evora, so it is rear-wheel drive. So 8th place. Nobody seems to have particularly got massively ahead apart from first, so this is going to be quite tight. I have to say though, compared to last time out, I do feel like I'm actually driving better today. So that doesn't mean I actually am, but you know, as I've just demonstrated by having a massive shunt there, that I do feel like I am actually doing better. Oh, got you up the inside, fantastic. It's up into 5th, so 2 more places to get on the podium. So the question is whether I can manage that. Oh, that felt quick. That one less so. But hey, we're right up on them, so bye-bye BMWs. They really go for the... Ah! Okay, so the dive went a bit wrong. This is all stuff that I've definitely brought up in the stewards for if we were racing for real. And I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit, so we'll have to have a wee drinky at the end of this one. Power sliding it through and getting punted off. That was good. Still not actually last, so we'll carry on and see how we do from here. But they all seem to get fouled up round this last little complex. So there's a good chance if I can get back out there, especially if I've been running wide like that and not receive any kind of time penalty. So we'll have him here. God, get out there on the... Yeah. That was really harsh, but hey ho. Slight contact with Lotus behind, but made it through. So up into 6th place at this point, so I just need to get these 3 guys ahead of me, and job's a good one. Wow. I'm way too late on the breakthrough there. That seems to be a bit my bogey corner on this particular layout. But, oh god, you're braking way too early, AI. I shouldn't be able to catch up with you like that. So up into 5th. Up in, let's see if I can get 4th before the line. Nope, but very nearly. So up into 4th now. Beamer's behind. And we've got the my old car in front. So it'd be nice to nail him and then get him on the podium. Might be possible. especially if I can keep it clean through that last section. I have to say, you mentioned ASMR, or I can never remember which way around it is. Is it ASMR or AMSR? I'll know when I look. But I do find watching racing games to be other people playing racing games. Sorry, particularly the endurance racing stuff that you see Jimmy do. I do find that to be exceptionally soothing when I'm trying to sleep. It's really strange. The sound of the tractor is just brilliant for getting me to sleep. Ooh, this is going to be a bit of a close one. Come on, get out of it. I want the place. Oh, he just pipped me. Just pipped me to the post. Let's have a quick look at just how close that actually was at the end. Oh, I didn't mean to punt him off right at the end. I mean, next to nothing in that, was there? Oh, there's literally no chance at all of me ever becoming I can't speak tonight. An LMP1 driver. I mean, no one would actually trust me behind the wheel of a real racing car. I mean, I can just about be trusted behind the wheel of a diesel Ford Focus. Oh, hello. That looks fun. But yeah, real racing car. Not. Oh, we're flying now. We're absolutely flying now. Look at this. That was fantastic. So how come LMP1 will be dead that quickly? I mean, is there a massive rule change coming up I don't know about? Because I've only just recently kind of discovered endurance racing. This is kind of annoying at this point because I'm having to do a full lap, it seems. Okay, maybe this is just the finishing lap at the end of the race, which it's not made me do before. But no, those guys are all going in. Okay. Oh. No, I got it wrong. I'm mucking around and it's the final lap of the race. Oh man, I completely stuffed that up. The hypercar regulations. Okay. Now, I've briefly heard those being mentioned. Not really sure what that's all about. I was kind of assuming that it would be more of a replacement for the GTEs, or. But does this mean that kind of the whole prototype thing is being stopped? Because that would be an awful shame. Because let's face it, there's been prototype racing has produced a heck of a lot of interesting new technology in racing machinery, and what's good in racing machines eventually comes down to the road. So yeah, facepalm indeed. Actually, that's a proper. But hey, this time round, hopefully, I'll actually be able to do better than 4th place. So as long as I keep it clean and don't throw it off the road, then I'm up in 2nd at the moment. So there's a reasonable chance I can actually, finish 2nd or possibly even take the win. But I mean, I'm not going to be hopeful on that, but it'd be nice. But yeah, that was a bit of a colossal facepalm then. Last lap of the race, and I think the race is over. I mean, I'm sure we've all done that at some point on a racing sim. You know, I mean, even the best do things like that. So I think Nigel Mansell in, I think it was like 1982 or whatever, won a fairly difficult race and spent his last lap rolling around celebrating. And he actually stalled the car out on the, I think, second to last corner. So he didn't. So he ended up as a DNF. From the lead to DNF in one early celebration, because you're not keeping your revs up and you stall. That's how it goes. Don't celebrate till you cross the line. And out wide again. I'm finding that particular corner really difficult right now. But hey, no biggies yet. So, see what gap we've got to the guy behind. 3 seconds over the guy behind. 1.6 to the guy in front. And I'm in the wrong gear. This one ahead isn't bad actually, he's better than the rest of them. But let's see if I can get him. Nope. Paid for that one. So that's showing us quite a long message on my screen, that one you've just written. So just going to pause for a moment. Yeah, it's easy to kind of get that hubris up and go, yes, I've won, let's celebrate, and then actually balls the whole thing up. So never ever you know, there's the phrase, don't it's not over till the fat lady sings, which basically is, you know, don't celebrate until it's time to actually celebrate. It's all too easy to think you've got something in the bag and then find out you actually don't. I mean, I'll be well happy if I get second on this. I mean, it's a little bit dirty, but I mean, just on trying to overtake this guy, I don't think I had any massively dirty passes to get up to second. I might be wrong, but I know that it's the whole first corner AI thing. Is there? I'm not sure if there's any. Oh, that was awful. I'm not sure if there's any games where the AI are any cop on the first corner, so I've just realised the microphone's rubbing against my top here, so right, so he's braking just after there. Right, interesting. Oh, I might be able to get him here. I might be able to get him here if I don't stuff it up. Out, nice clean pass there. How about that? Yay, so that's first place. And I'm getting distracted looking at the screen. That was really bad, but I managed to keep it on the road, so I'm not going to get too upset. driving with the view now that I've got pole. I've got P1. Got 2 laps to go. It's only a half-second gap, so it's just worth trying to avoid making any real mistakes. So just braking ever so slightly earlier than I would do normally, and just taking it slightly easier. I'm not trying to overtake anyone, so why take a risk? This is a nice car to drive, though. Actually, it is a bit. The tail does get a bit waggy, but other than that, it's so much better than the KTM that we were driving last time out. It feels like it's probably got. Yeah, it's definitely got ABS. Actually, I think that's a big factor in it. Whether it's got traction and stability control, I'm not sure. I'd imagine so, given how much I'm actually able to get it round corners without spinning out or losing it. But, we've had this discussion before, haven't we? That I tend to prefer racing cars as they actually are, even if it's a wee bit trickier. Whilst it's nice to race with ABS, traction control and all the good stuff, you don't really learn as much as when you don't have it. But it's really strange getting into racing without any form of braking line or cornering line, which is what I've done and do in other games. But it's quite a liberating thing, actually. I'm getting better at it. Although I know that I can go faster if I actually manage to learn these tracks. But that's a checkered flag, so that is race over. But yeah, and there we go, race over. First place, top step of the podium, fantastically done. With a little bit of dirty stuff, but yeah, black rubber on the track is always a good clue on these things. But you don't tend to get it along the straights, so you don't tend to get indications of where the next corner's coming up, etc, etc. Also, when it comes to braking, it kind of varies depending on the car as well. So last time out at Imola on T1, the black marks were a heck of a lot earlier. A heck of a lot later, than I actually needed to brake to get that car slowed down. So whilst they're maybe a good guide, certainly can't rely on them. Ooh, brilliant, we're going for the GP circuit, time attack. I like the time attack challenges. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, so we do have a bit of stability control, but yeah, I'm pleased with P1 on that race, actually. So second time out on the track in the car. If I hadn't thought that the race was over last time out, then I could potentially, I certainly would have had third place. But P1's quite a nice jump up on it. It doesn't really make any difference to the career mode, but yeah, this will be a fun little month just to see what's going on. Yeah, by the way, Noob, I really do appreciate you regularly dropping in to see what I'm doing here. I know I'm not the greatest streamer in the world, but I am trying to improve. Likewise with my driving. So yeah, let's see how this one goes. And again, that so annoys me, that having to jump it up the gears as you start. Okay, that was really bad, but so if I remember, the GP circuit carries on round here? No, next. Okay, this car is not quite as easy, I don't think, as last one. Carrying quite a lot too much speed through there. Only need to get 2,500 points to get the gold on this one, so I'm sure I can still manage that. Okay, so under the checkpoint. A tiny bit of cadence braking there to get it slowed down. These cars are gradually getting quicker, actually. Wow, I'm really understeering through there. So that's the BRDC headquarters on the right hand side there, the round building. Quite an interesting place if you ever get the chance to stick your head in there. We're back on to the national section of like the national circuit as well. So back through Silverstone as I remember it being when I was a youngster. Oh, okay. So the carry's on here. I'm really driving quite badly now, but as long as I'm getting through. So what I found interesting last time I went to Silverstone, which was actually for a tour of the facilities, is, and I didn't know, is that apparently on a Grand Prix day, Silverstone is the world's busiest international airport during the Grand Prix weekend. So that's an interesting stat for the notebook. Oh man, I'm really driving this badly. I'm sure I can get the points necessary for a gold without too much difficulty. Way wide through there. It's a bit embarrassing really as a Brit. I should know this circuit a lot better than I do. But, give me Brands Hatch any day really over Silverstone. I mean, it doesn't have quite the same glamour these days that Silverstone does, but I do genuinely think it's a much better circuit. Well wide. It's certainly a lot more fun to race in the Sims. A lot more interesting, and I've actually been there for proper races, so oh, way too late on the brakes. Managed just to keep it on the road. And I'm power sliding through there. So as I said earlier, this is one of my worst corners. I don't know what it is about Silverstone and the final complexes before the start-finish straights. They just get me every time. I'm just rubbish at them. Yeah, but Spa's a long and complicated track. Okay, not a sim, but I've sat on Forza 7 and I've done I think it's like a 40 lap race of Spa, and even by the end of that 40 lap race I didn't actually really know where I was going. It just shows you what these Grand Prix drivers, or any racing driver for that matter, how much they actually have to know about their craft. It's not just jumping in a car and going, oh, there's a corner, let's tip into that, or you really have to know those tracks, and it's not really something you can blag and just do well. For those of us who are, in our armchairs watching it, or our play seats racing it, that's one thing. It's, if I do that, it doesn't really have a great impact on anything. But if a Formula 1 driver does that, well, that's their lap ruined. they need to know their braking points really specifically and actually get it done. I mean, I'm talking about Formula 1 as if it's the only motorsport, but it's really obviously really not. Why can I not get that corner done? Why? Why can I not do it? Anyway, we're up past gold level now, so it's just a bit of a Sunday drive at this stage. See how many more points we can get. And I've just taken that really well, I've hit the brakes way too late. So I'm going to lose my 3,000 point runs there, I think. Because I'm not going to get through the next checkpoint. Actually, I might do. Given I've got 50 odd seconds. So let's actually see if I can do it. Up past the old pit building. Been in there a few times. The stupid thing is, I live a couple of miles away from Brands, and yet, you know, all of the kind of the backstagey type stuff, so to speak, I've done with motor racing has all been at Silverstone. I've just realised, I mean, was I using this same view for the last race? With the old steering wheel? I think I was, wasn't I? Because this is the view I'd normally use. Right. Cool, got a gold medal on that one. Despite being absolutely awful. So we need to get 1 silver and 3 bronzes. So that's done. So does that mean that we can unlock... So we can go into intermediate 1 and 2. Ooh, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I made a mistake on the view. I was doing it with the wheel, and that gives me a different field of vision. I've just realised that I made that mistake, but still did alright. So, right. So here's the choice at this point. We either 100% 3 and 4, by which I mean finish all the races, get the novice. Let's make sure we actually complete the novice series. Let's do that. And then once these are done, we can go on to intermediates. So, ready to go back to KTMs? Let's see how badly I do at this. These cars are so difficult. But I've beaten the novice series. I have beaten the novice series. I don't believe that. Let's just see if I can 100% that. Well, 100% it in so much as actually do all the races at least. So back into the KTMs. So it's gold is first, silver for second, bronze for third. Now I've actually done a bit of racing on the old Nürburgring sprint circuit, so hopefully I'll be alright. It's just there's a couple of little traps that seem to get me, so we'll see how we do. But these cars are so tricky. And yeah, that first corner, well, Such a pain in the backside. Oh, yeah, definitely no ABS. I've forgotten about that. Twitchy around there. So in those Lotuses, I've literally just been hitting brakes and it's been dealing with it. This time, it's all going sideways and everywhere. So where are we? We're in 7th place. We started in 8th. I mean, it's driving almost as if it's got flipping downforce with braking. I can press the brake and then it will blimey. I don't know, I'm not enjoying this one actually. Right, so there's 2 different layouts of this next corner, and I'm not sure which one it's going to ask. Right, okay, I think it's the slightly harsher one. It is. Well, hey, well, at least we made it through. And wow, I'm doing so badly. Right, so if I start to brake about here, then I'm going to be way too late. And I'm just going to spin. Fantastic. Now, I'm not driving the wrong way. Right, okay, actually, do you know what? I'm not enjoying this. I'm going to go back to the Lotuses and complete that one. And I will probably try and, just for the sake of completeness, do the KTM off stream. Because if I'm not enjoying it, I'm not going to do a good job streaming for you guys, so... Okay, so back at Silverstone. Let's see how this goes, and let's see if I can actually drive this circuit well this time round. I mean, this is a significantly better car than we were driving around in the previous races. So if I get a decent start on it and I can keep it clean, I'll probably do okay. But I don't know for certain. We'll see how it goes. Excited for this race though, actually. I've been driving relatively well in this series, so let's see if I can actually get a decent result. So just as a weird little aside, I've actually changed my setup somewhat since previous streams. So I've actually got my main screen which I'm playing on, I've then got my streaming machine, and then I've got another screen which is actually going directly onto Twitch, so I can see what's actually showing on the Twitch screen in real time. Oh god, Larry, they're going everywhere then. Oh, slight bit of contact at the rear there. Quite a lot of contact at the rear there. Actually, let's watch that from the start. Here we go, so just waiting for it to race to start. We're ticking, brakes are on. Bit of revs. And we're about to start. So this is just replay we're watching at this point, so I just want to see what happened in that first corner. So a bit of a crunch there. Don't know, was that my fault? So watching the guy on the left, I'm on the apex. I think he tries to cut across me as I'm on the apex, and that's what triggers it. But to be fair, I should probably have backed out. So I think I'm probably going to count that one as being my fault. We'll have another crack at it. It's so annoying that you can't put it into gear before you go. Crunchy, crunchy, guys. So that was really messy through there, but hey, at least I'm actually through, which is more than I was last time. What's the yellow guy doing? Stopping there? That's not... Okay, so these guys are taking this corner a lot wider than I did during time trials. That's interesting. And stopping there. Let's get a bit of slipstream on old Greenie here. Duck out. Snap brakes on. Oh! Dang it! That was not so good. To be fair, I did promise you crashes. So crashes have happened. I'm finding this car a lot trickier, to be honest. I'm also starting from the back of the grid, which isn't helping compared to previous races. I mean, that one I couldn't do anything about. That was... I got completely... Oh, for God's sakes. Okay. Blow it. I'm going to go right up round the outside, get some real speed on. There we go. Come on, I'm so much quicker than you through here, guys. Not through here, but through there. And out onto gravel. Fantastic. And lose a place. And I'm about to lose another one. So this is a 10-lap race. Wow. Okay. So actually, maybe I need to take it quite a lot easier through that starting section if I do this again, because I've got a bit more time to make it happen. Okay, that last corner was a bit messy, but other than that, that sector wasn't bad. It's a long old lap, this. So if I'm in 7th, how many cars are ahead of me right now? I can see 5. Oh, number 6 is... well, it's number 6. Number 1 is right up the road. Cool. First lap done. Okay. Can I squeeze up there? I can squeeze up there, just. Little nudge from behind, little love tap. So I'm definitely going up in front of the stewards for this race today. But I'm in third place right now, up into second. So for the purposes of the career mode, that's a gold medal, which I'm just about to throw away. Oh, no, didn't come past. Okay, super. Right, let's see if I can get this guy ahead. Well, that was... So, not... Oh, not even... I thought that was the end of the lap then. This is the thing that really gets me about Silverstone. I constantly think you're hitting the end of the lap when you're coming up to that section, because I'm still a bit old school. And it just gets me every single time. So gap at the moment is 3.6 seconds. And that was messy as hell. Wow, this lap is 11. Oh, yes, of course this is lap 2, so of course it's going to be that much quicker. Little nudge there. Just let him know I'm there, nothing mega, and then straight up the inside. And go wide and hopefully not give the place back. Yep, there we go, got it done. So end of second lap, first place through completely illegitimate means, but not had any penalties. So got a fastest lap. Which, to be fair, the beginning of the second lap is always the fastest lap. But it's nice to actually see my name up there for that. And now I've just got to have a relatively clean drive. Although I do seem to be leaving the guy behind in the dust a little bit. Nice late apex through there. That felt good even if it wasn't quick. It felt quick. And I'm half a second up on... Wow, okay. So this is not the end of the lap. This is coming up, coming up past the old start finish line, which I believe they also still use for MotoGP. I might be wrong. Should be able to do this section way quicker. Well, apparently P2 is 0.2 of a second behind me at this stage, and I'm not sure I believe that. Well, wow, this is a much slower lap than last time out as well. And bit of manhandling it through the corners there, and that won't help the old lap time. Nor coming on the brakes that early through there. Whoa! Massively wide. Just ducking on that bit of green tarmac. And I'm already a second off my last lap. Off the best lap, sorry. and I've made that up in one corner. Not this one. Ouch! That's gotta hurt. Yeah, my mama is massively wide actually, thanks for noticing. Yeah, she's coming to visit me tomorrow, which is never a good sign. There's obviously something going on that my folks want to talk to me about, but okay, well didn't take that one too badly. Just grab some speed off through here and get it horribly wrong, but at least I kept it on the track. Can't forget that it's not the national track, and that you go straight out, then it's not a... Oh, and I'm losing it. There we go. So nearly managed to throw it away then. So not sure if the oh welp is because of my driving or whether it's because my parents are coming. I mean, both of which are probably worthy of that, but I mean, I'm hoping they bring some milk, because otherwise they're not going to be able to have tea or coffee, and then they're going to complain at me about that. But they know that I never have milk in, so kind of their issue really. Although I guess I could just walk up to the corner shop tomorrow morning and get a pint of milk just to keep them happy, but don't know if I should really. Oh, messy. But I think I'm going to win this. I mean, I'm 8 seconds ahead. I'm starting to learn the track a bit. That's the best I've taken that corner so far, although time seems to suggest otherwise. That was really messy. Flat out through here. Through the DRS markers. Catching some speed up on the best lap. So might actually be able to get some if I don't do that. That was really bad. Teach me for trying to chase some times rather than actually drive to get it through. Now, how can I get a virtual mirror on this one, but I haven't in other ones? That's really weird. Oh, okay, because you can actually... Oh. Took that really wrong because I was changing through the camera views. And then just lost track of what I was doing. So tip it straight into the apex. Brake as you hit the apex, take it through out the other end. That's starting to get that section, if not this one. So, lawnmower time. It's just going to try and concentrate for this next lap, actually see if I can get a clean lap in. So so not especially tidy through there, but at least it's still on the black stuff. Going quite a lot earlier than I have been previously, and actually tip it right into the apex. Oh, that was superbly good by previous standards. That's a bit slow through there, but actually kept it on the road. Flat out through there. Starting to lose a little bit of time on the straight here. Kept it actually on the road. Got it in not far off the apex. Far from perfect, but it will do. And just go sideways around club, which obviously costs a lot of time. And I'm a bit slow on the exit, so I'm now losing time as well on the back straight. Find a bit of speed off through here, and I've gone sideways again. Fantastic. I'm down in the wrong gear. Tip it in. Now remember that I can go straight across there. That's really annoying. I'm actually getting a decent lap in when I stuff that section just before coming in on the straights. Hey Redo, how are you doing? Yeah, just watching me drive like an absolute pleb. But it's still better than the last stream that I did, which I don't think you actually saw. And I certainly didn't record for YouTube. It was that bad. But I think, yeah, if I'm beating the novice championships now at this kind of level, I certainly think that going up to the intermediate one is probably the thing to do. Sorry to hear that you're tired there, Red, but good to hear that you've got an idea of what you're doing with the project. I'm assuming is that the one at uni that you've got to do with one other person? Ooh, gosh, wow, way too late. Way too late on the brakes. But actually not bad through there, and that's been my kind of bogey corner really. Although I completely stuffed that. Yeah, Imola's... I don't like Imola much. I don't like Silverstone much, to be honest. But I think it's not so much the circuit that suits me, it's the car. Those KTMs are an absolute nightmare. Can't stand them. Absolutely can't stand them. They're just inherently, well, for some people that'd be a good thing, but they're inherently unstable. They lock up the brakes, you know, just simply by touching with kind of feather force, and they're just insanely difficult for me to drive. These Lotuses, they're not, well, they're a hell of a lot better for me. And I think I alluded to it earlier in that they actually have some form of driver aids, which obviously is not really something that I should be relying on, but they seem to have traction control, stability control, and ABS. So oh, hold on a second. Ah, noob's off. Okay, see you later, noob. Enjoy the other stream. It's probably going to be far better than this one. But thanks ever so much indeed for dropping by, and hopefully I'll see you at some point soon. And hopefully I'll be doing better than this. Yeah, let's just stop and then take the corner. Blooming ridiculous. Cool, so has it just been project work for you today, Red, or is there anything else that's actually happened in life? Okay, I've never managed to do that one before. That was a slightly strange off. Oh, okay. I mean, it's a friend you're doing it with, not just a random other student. So that's quite a good thing. I mean, the guys I'm working with at uni at the moment, I absolutely love them. They're brilliant. I mean, being theatre technician type deal, we're all having a lot of banter as well, which is great. It's just stupid stuff. Like we've got one guy who's constantly leaving his MacBook unlocked, and we'll just do something really daft, like just change the time or whatever on it, or the calendar format, and it just silly stuff like that. Or I've prepped a prank for Monday. Actually, I went in this morning, and I've taken the fuse out of someone's extension lead, because in the UK our plugs are fused. So I've taken the fuse out of the plug for which he's powering everything off. So he's going to have to take a few minutes in the morning to work that one out. But it's kind of techie banter, really. It's kind of on the cusp of bullying, but not quite getting there, because we all do it to each other. So I'm then very much expecting there to be some form of retribution for that. It's just I don't know what it's going to be, but it'll be something along a similar level. But it's that kind of stuff that's just keeping things a bit fresh at the moment, stopping us from all going mad. I did threaten to bring my racing setup into the office as well, but nobody seemed that keen on that one. Right. I'm yet to manage a nice clean lap actually going through here, so anyway, just to let you know where we're at, the whole point of this stream was to try and get out of the rookie championship, which I've actually done. I've got the intermediate championships now available to me. Although I've just taken the decision that I'm quite enjoying driving these Lotuses, so I'm actually just going to finish this Novice 4, which is just made up of Lotuses and seemingly Silverstone, which is a bit strange, but quite enjoying it, so I'm just going to finish this one off. And then we'll have a look at intermediate. So probably get about half an hour, maybe 3/4 an hour, so that's possibly an intermediate event, maybe 2, depending on how much better the AI is and how well I do. But so I actually took way too much speed off there. That's annoying. I mean, I don't think getting out of novices in Assettp Corsa is quite as noteworthy as doing it in iRacing, but it's still a small victory for me, and it shows that I'm improving, especially since I'm still a complete pleb when it comes to this stuff and I'm not driving well. Slight tank slapper going on through there. Let's try and iron that out through the corner. That was messy. That was really messy. But the thing is, this is quite different for me really, because up until doing Assetto Corsa, I've been used to sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. I've been driving with at least a braking line or a corner line. Don't have that in Assetto Corsa. I can either have full line or nothing, and I hate full lines, so I'm just getting used to having nothing. And it's I'm getting there with it. It's a learning curve. I can make up so much time through that first corner if it was actually sensible. Not bad, not bad. Don't. Oh, that was messy, but not messy. So, but that was not the ideal line. Now this corner is the one I'm having real difficulty getting right. This one I just struggle with full stop. But I seem to actually be able to get around it at least without binning it. So I'm actually not doing too badly on my lap delta. I might. Oh, I'm losing time, and this last sector is where I'm dodgy. So if I can get this right, I actually stand a chance. Getting a decent lap in here. Okay, so coming up on, so half a second up on the best lap. I'm still holding the best lap for this particular race, so oh, I've gone sideways. That's losing me some time, but wow, somehow I've made where the heck did I get over a second through that sector? How on earth did I do that? Wide, but making time up. So made up about 1.9 there on the final lap to come in for the win. So thank God for that, and a fastest lap as well. So that's 30.5. So I'm just waiting for it to confirm that I've got the gold medal, and then we can get out of this one and on to the next race. And Rainbow takes the checkered flag to win the race, which is a really bad Murray Walker impression. And it's go, go, go! Yeah. So just going to try and finish this novice setting and then look at intermediate. Maggione? Imola. Right, let's see if I can get. So the target is with all of these is to get on the podium at least. And we'll see how we go. Let's see how long a race this is. So they've suddenly kind of jumped up from 3-lap races to 6-lap and 10 laps. So actually, if just finishing this might take us to the end of the time for stream today, but this is an interesting looking car. Obviously developed specifically for racing, so hopefully it's got an open diff apparently, which might make life a bit fun. And I don't know this track at all. So this might prove to be fun and games. So please forgive me if I crash the first couple of tries on this, but given how I actually don't know the track, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And one of the things I really hate about this game, I keep saying it, is that you can't change gear before the race actually starts. So you can't put it in first, then have your foot on the clutch or on the brake. Okay, so actually this isn't a completely strange track. You do a time trial on this in Novice 1, but I've not actually done that for well over a month, so it's a bit strange to me. And I've got 6 laps, so I need to be on the podium to be happy. It's 4th place for a career medal, so 4th place is the absolute minimum. I slowed down way too much there, I think. Yep. And why did I change up a gear when braking? God. Much easier in this car than the 5 Series that they give you in the time trial mode. But look at the gap to the car ahead now. That's pretty ridiculous. 5.3 seconds. I'm in 6th, I thought I was in 5th. Oh god, okay. And that was really rubbish. This is a really fun car to drive, and I think on a slightly more open circuit I'd have a lot of fun with it, but I think on this track, with a complete lack of practice, I'm going to struggle. I don't really know much about the 311, but it's a lot of fun. It's got an open diff, so it's doing some really fun stuff on the corners. But right, how much time have I actually lost on this lap? 3 seconds. Superb. So I'm definitely not going to improve on this one, and I'm juggling the pedals around there, which is losing me a lot of time. And not being in the right gear doesn't help. Although it feels like I've got that little sector a bit quicker, even though my lap time is down on my best. Bit bumpy as hell through there, and really out wide. That was not clever. Let's hit the brakes into here. Get it. This is a right handful. Great fun, but not quick. Not with me driving, at least. Although visually I think I might have made some time back, which would be quite something. I've made back 3 seconds. So I don't understand quite how, but obviously I have. That wasn't bad through there. Ignore the sausage curb entirely, just drive straight over it. One wheel either side. Same again. I'm definitely visually closer. Although it's now saying 6.9, so maybe the car ahead is going slow. Slowed her down. Just about made it. Okay, so I reckon if I do this again, I will actually manage to get this and actually possibly get a podium, which is the target. But if I'm just treating this as being a bit of a test session at this stage. So prior timeout it was, yeah, definitely making time back. But I think the reason for that actually is because this guy is losing time to the leaders, not because I'm actually really catching up. That was slow. That was wide. It'd be nice to at least get 5th. It won't be a career medal, but for the first time out on a track that I haven't driven in a while, in a car I don't know, I don't think that's too bad. Now, can I get round there without applying the brakes? That's the question. Now I'm having to slow down because I need to get past this guy, and he's obviously doesn't want to make it easy. But I've got quite a lot more speed than him down the straight, so let's go to the outside. And I hit the brakes a bit early, but I'm through, so this doesn't really matter. Oh wow, I've made actually I've made up quite a lot of time on previous laps there. Okay, can see the guy ahead. This is the last lap, so there's no way in hell I'm going to catch him. But if it'd be nice to actually feel like I've got a wee bit of speed. Oh, that was really nasty through there, and that was a mess as well. But somehow quicker. And that was definitely not quicker. But still managing to keep the place, so it doesn't really matter. And crossing the line in 5th. So yeah, fun. So if I hit the brakes there, that's way too late, but I get a nice... Okay, that's interesting. If I treat that as a late apex, I might actually be able to get some speed out of it. Cool. So what was my best lap? My best lap was a 1:24, and everyone ahead of me was in the 20s. I don't think I'm going to do much better on this. Oh well, let's give it another go, and if it doesn't work, well, it doesn't work. I seem to be missing my heads-up display, which is annoying. How the hell has that happened? There we go. Right, let's get my HUD back up and get out there. Restart now. I've got my gear and revs. Let's actually get in there and get some places. So I just nabbed off the start line there. Oh, come off it. Right, little bit of argy-bargy, but I'm up in 4th. Up in 2nd, so might be able to get him. Just a little love tap, let him know I'm there. Keep him out, drive him off the road there, brilliant. And I'm through, and I'm actually in 1st. So I've just got to kind of try and hold that now, which may be interesting, because I'm really not that quick. Especially when I do stupid stuff like that. And yeah. But crossing lap 1 in P1. Crossing lap 1? Crossing the line at the end of lap 1 in P1. That's what I meant. Braking way too early through there. The cars behind just seem to be miles off now. I'm not that much quicker than they are. There's something going on here. I don't know what the opposite of rubber banding is, but that's what it feels like. I'm definitely not that much quicker. Excellent, now I have to slow down for a penalty. And they're going to catch up. Which was really blooming stupid. The penalties are applied in this game in a really strange way. Crunch. So this is lap 3, okay. taking it way too wide through there. I'm in entirely the wrong gear. How have they not caught up with me? I'm driving really badly. I've even had a flipping 5-second time penalty, and yet they've not caught up with me. So getting through the corner, feels like I'm going slightly sideways. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, but God, crunch. So I've had a 5-second time penalty. I've binned it off the track and hit the wall, and yet I'm still in first place. That just does not seem right to me at all. And they were doing 120s last time round, and my best lap is a 126.5. I should absolutely not be in P1. Oh, that was a bit of a crunch. That launched me up in the air. Yeah, trying to take a corner in neutral, that's an especially clever plan, isn't it? At least on a motorbike, which has a sequential gearbox, like this effectively is at the moment, at least you can't really dump it into neutral by accident. It's because it's neutrals between first and second. God, how am I still in the lead of this race? I do not make it look easy, Red. I make it look like I'm a complete twat. And for some reason it has. This must be easy, because you know they were doing the AI was doing 1 minute 20 last time round, or 1 minute 20. Sorry, I should say. Yeah, my best lap is a 126, and I'm holding the lead despite some really awful driving, and they've not even come close to challenging me. So there's something going on. Really bumpy through there. At least I feel like I'm starting to get this segment sorted. Not this one. This corner's still a bit of a difficulty, but you know, if anyone with any talent was racing me on this, they would probably have lapped me. But, oh wow, was that the end of lap 6? So I actually won. Fantastic. Well, hey, let's get me gold medal, and then we can jump onto the final race at Imola. And at that point, we'll probably try one of the rounds of the next championship and see how we do from there. So 3.9 seconds in the lead. Wow. What really annoys me about this career mode, though, thank you, Ed, much appreciated, but what really annoys me about this flipping career mode is that you can't qualify. So, it's a time attack, not a race. Oh, fantastic! This will be nice and straightforward. Yeah, you can't qualify, so you pretty much always start at the back of the grid. I mean, even if I could qualify, I'd probably start at the back of the grid anyway. But you just feel as if you actually have a chance to improve your lot if you can qualify beforehand. But yeah, the novice levels, yeah, they've had sort of a couple of challenges for me, but I think I'm probably past them now, especially on easy mode. But I'm not sure that stepping up to medium mode would necessarily do me any good. Oh, that sounds nice. What? Okay, my steering wheel was a bit twisted. So for some reason my steering wheel was completely wrong. So I hit the throttle, went, and then it was going in completely the wrong direction. I think I'll be fine, Red, despite what Noob said. I think the difficulty was actually the KTM rather than the track. But we'll see how it goes. This first corner will be an interesting tell. Wow, okay. This car is... yeah, this car will do me good. If I don't do stupid stuff with the gears. Okay, I'm braking way too early. She says as she goes straight off the track. But it's a bit different to doing it in the KTMs actually. So, yeah. I mean, the first time you hit any track in a new car, it's going to be a little bit of a voyage of exploration, I suppose, isn't it? But I'm trying to use the braking points from the KTMs, and this is just so much better. It stops so much quicker, it accelerates so much faster, and it's so much more stable. So I'm having just to completely relearn these braking points. Okay, that was slightly bad, but yeah, I should be able to get the requisite 2,500 points in this. Again, I hit the brakes way too early. I mean, this car, I have to say, is so much better than the KTMs I drove around here last. I mean, I've made okay, the only mistake I've made, which I was making in those, is the second. I don't know what the corner names are at Imola, but the second chicane. That was always problematic for me. Actually going not straight through, but going way too wide at the final one. And that's the only mistake I've mimicked in this that I was doing in the KTM so far. I mean, going completely off the track here was one of them. Basically going into the gravel at the first chicane. That was the other biggie. So it's 2,500 points to get the gold, and that was not great, but the car actually stopped. I should have just turned it in slightly earlier. So much quicker through there. Yeah, I was kind of semi-disappointed when I just looked at it and realised this was a time trial rather than a race. Because the time trials actually are fairly straightforward. I mean, as I'm kind of demonstrating here, it's 2,500 points to get gold, and I'm on 3,600. Okay, and then I just cut the corner, so. That was just a really messy little section, but hey ho. And that's what I was doing in the KTMs, but way worse. Well, I didn't do that in the KTMs. So that's a new one. I'm not going to hit the checkpoint, am I? Oh well. Hit it in reverse, why not? Right, so that's Novice 4 completed. The only one I've not completed in the Novice series in its entirety is Novice 3. And that's because I literally hate those cars. So let's move on. We can do Intermediate 1 or Intermediate 2. So let's do the logical thing and do 1. Oh, and it's all races. Okay. On Mugello, I hate Mugello. Nürburgring GP, Silverstone GP. So it's all McLarens. Okay. I don't know which track to do, Red. I'm kind of thinking Vallelunga because I've done it before. I've done that fairly recently. I presume they're all first, second, third for medals. Yeah, they are. Okay. Yeah, let's give Vallelunga a go. Let's see how we do. MP412C. So, as with any of these things, I will always consider the first race that I complete just to be a practice. If I do well on it, great, I'll keep it. If I don't, then I don't worry about it and I'll do it again. Because I've obviously not driven this. Well, I say obviously, I've not driven this car at all. I have driven this track so I'm vaguely aware of where it goes. But I've done a grand total of 7 or 8 laps. Nope, I lie. I've done 12. Also Mazda 12C. Oh, Macca 12C, sorry. Yeah. Well, the Macca is... I'm stuck with the Macca. That isn't a choice I can make. Monza I probably would have gone for on pretty much every other day as a good starter, because I know it relatively well. However, today I'm not driving too badly, so I figure it's worth a punt at this. Oh, my steering wheel's in the wrong flipping position again. That's annoying. Oh well. Wow, these guys are slow. But to be fair, so am I. Oh man, this car is nowhere near as nice as those Lotuses. I mean, to be fair, the Lotus is a proper race car. This is a road car that's stupidly quick compared to the other cars around. Oh, for God's sakes. How did I manage that? That was appalling. It's got, yeah. The back end is just flicking around and doing weird stuff under braking. I'm not liking it. And then I'm just punting. Wow, that was a big punt. It's the brakes feel so wooden. I guess I've been I guess the Lotuses were spoiling me really, but this feels like it's, oh my lord. The handling is so bad. I mean, I know I'm hardly one to complain, hardly one to have the right to complain, sorry, but wow, this car's bad. Which is completely unfair of me to say, but it just inspires no confidence whatsoever. And then I do stuff like that. Wow, how did I make that stick? That was a accidental scent. I just love this car. Have you actually driven one, Red? Because I mean, I have no idea how this compares to the real thing, so I'm not. But compared to the previous Lotuses I was racing, this thing is just awful. I mean, the real car, I'm sure it's great. It's a McLaren road car. You know, it's going to be stonking. But this just feels so bad. I'd kind of rather have the KTM at this point. Because the brakes in this just feel like they're made of wood. And that's only a quarter of a turn on the wheel and it just completely understeered off. I mean, it's obviously it's a different style of driving that I just need to get used to here, but I think if I hadn't have had that issue first at the start, I'd obviously be higher up the track anyway, because that cost me a good 2 or 3 seconds at the very beginning of the race. But I've got literally no confidence in this car right now. Well, I made it round the corner. That's a start. That was messy as hell, but made it round. This car is tricky. Okay, so I hit the brakes way too early there, and then I got the hiccups. And that's okay. Let's see if I can actually get around this corner. Nope, no, I can't. And there's the guys ahead of me, or at least 2 of them. Oh, like clamping a block of wood to the wheel. The brakes in this are genuinely like when you make go-karts as a kid, and it was a block. You had a block of wood that you just pulled against the wheel. It really is like that. It's that bad, and I'm sure that's not what they're like in reality. But oh my god, this is awful brakes, awful brakes. It just doesn't slow down. I do have a gear indicator, okay. Right, so this will be a restart job. Whoa, blimey. So I'm coming up hot and then a BMW pulls out in front of me. Well done, Mr. Beamer. That's very intelligent. So hopefully with hopefully, if I remember where my braking point is, I can actually win this race. But not if I do stupid stuff like that. So all I want on this is a bronze medal. Which is third place, but if I actually drive properly, second might be possible. But it looks like first is already well out of reach. That was really bad, but at least I got the place. Got past the bloody KTM. I hate KTMs, I might have said that once or twice. What I also hate is wooden brakes. I do wonder, am I on racing tyres here which needing to warm up, or are these on road tyres? Okay, microphone's just going off for a moment. Back. I mean, this feels a bit more realistic to me than last time out that we were racing, in that at least the cars behind, I mean a faster car, but at least the cars behind are actually maintaining some semblance of sticking with me whilst I'm screwing all this up. It's because, you know, I'm not driving this well right now, and I probably, if truth be told, I should have gone for Monza, but it's that's a lot of tyre swirl that's going on. That was really bad. I need to learn to change up gears. So 5 seconds. So he was 5 seconds up on me last time round. So we'll see where we are now, but I doubt I've improved any. He's probably opened the gap up actually. 4.8. I've made 0.2 of a second over a lap. And in a 4-lap race, well, that's obviously going to help me a lot, isn't it? It's although that didn't take that too badly. I could have carried a bit more speed through there, but I mean, second place will do me quite nicely at this point for this circuit, this car. Just need to make sure I spot my braking points here, which is there. And actually, that's a bit early. Okay, fine. But I'm getting around. But at least I didn't fly off the track, which is my normal trick. Not too bad round there for once. If I hit this well, I might even make some time up. Slightly up on my own time at the moment, but that doesn't really help much in the grand scheme of a race. Bumping it over the sausage curbs, which is obviously a clever plan. So I've definitely made some time up. So I'm over a second up on my best lap, and I've taken 1.2 seconds out of him ahead. Still not good enough to be to catch him, but it's good to know that I'm actually making some time up. And then I do something really stupid like that, which has cost me well, I say it's cost me half a second. That botched gear change cost me more time. Slightly later braking, and that made me back over half a second, which I then thoroughly threw away in that corner. I'm really scrubbing the tyres though. Oh, it's another Macca ahead. Okay. Is that oh, that was really messy. Really messy. Oh well, second place I think it is. And I was actually starting to reel him in, so... Hey Toto, how are you doing? So, the good news is we're out of the novice championships now. And we're up into the intermediates. So, we're in intermediate 1, which is a career mode that's relying on the McLaren 12C, which I'm finding to be a bit of a pig to drive, but hey ho. So that was just my second attempt at the Vallelunga circuit. Came second place, was starting to reel the leader in. So not a bad race now, with starting to get used to it, but just waiting for the race now to confirm that I've got the second place and therefore the silver medal in this one, and then we'll go on to the next race. So yeah, you're coming in towards the end. I have been streaming since about 7:30, so I don't know how much longer we'll be streaming for today. Ricciardo Defendi. It's so obviously a play on Danny Rick. Okay, so I'm looking forward to that one. Lotus Lightweight, that's going to be good fun. Can't stand Mugello, so I'm going to pass that one for the moment. Do you know what? Let's do Monza. Let's see how badly I can do at Monza. So might make this one the last race. As per always with this, it's potentially 2 attempts. If I get it on the first one, we'll look at maybe doing... I'm not sure which circuit actually. Silverstone's quite long, so is Mugello, and I can't remember what the other option was. But if I get it first time, we'll have a think about it. But I'm not especially confident that I will. But to be fair, I've not been driving too badly today, so there's a legit chance I might actually get on the podium, especially if I get a good start. Oh, interesting view of the back of the F1 podium there. That's quite cool. So how are you today anyway, Toto? Good day? Okay, I wonder. Can I change the tyres? Street tyres or semi-slicks? Okay. Cool. Alright, let's drive. Oh yeah, I mean school stuff, it's something you have to... That was a really sluggish start. Oh, hello, that was... Oh god. Yeah, school stuff, unfortunately, on a weekend, it's something that follows you all the way through until you leave education. So, it's... Okay, well, fine. That was the Ascended Strat. Oh, I've got to stop. 25 seconds? What? That's not right. That's not fair. It'll disqualify me if I... Let's see how much more it adds. Stop in the middle of the track. Oh, it's actually doing it properly. It's actually making me stop for that length of time. Oh, I don't believe I did that. Yeah, it's not bad here. I've had a full day of paperwork, so... Well, and tidying. Well, that was an appalling start. Okay. Let's actually try and make the first corner this time. That might be a helpful thing to do. Okay. So that's first corner. So I made it. I've no idea where the braking point is for next lap, but I made it. So... And obviously I don't know where the braking point is for this one either. So... I can't... They say you cut the course. Yes, and they say you're in the wrong game, Redo. You just get black flags and stupid penalties in this one. Ooh. Doing the Danny Rick strategy of going up the grass. Fortunately, I don't have a front wing to lose. Oh, crunch. Crunch again. Oh no. You know what? I think you're my bad luck, Toto. Toto. I was doing alright until you arrived. But that's a joke, obviously. But oh my lord. What on earth? Right, I'm gonna have to have another crack at this. Brake before the bridge. Cool. We'll give it a go. I mean, I'm obviously going in way too hot, so... But this car, really, the brakes on it do not feel good. It's... I mean, I've been racing the Lotuses previously, and they really suit me. The McLaren, whilst I'm sure it's a fine car, it's just not my... It just doesn't seem to suit me quite so well. So, let's going to hit the brakes on the 200 mark. There. Just shortly before the bridge. And that worked, so thank you very much for that bit of that snippet there, Toto. And we're actually further into the race than we've been before. For God's sake. I feel a bit like Jimmy did earlier, I think. Well, I don't, obviously, because his was far, far worse. But I'm just feeling like a complete pleb now. Oh, Nürburgring. Should we have a crack at the Nürburgring just for the giggles? Because I'm obviously not going to get Monza tonight. It's just coming up on 10 o'clock. I've been racing for 2.5 hours, so quite tired. Yeah, I've watched the last 7 or 8 minutes of it, Toto. I was just a bit. Let's put it this way: I didn't realise it was starting quite so early, so I woke up and I saw, oh, Jimmy's doing his 12 hours. Okay, fine. I'll have my breakfast and da. And then, by the time I'd had my breakfast and tuned into it, where's it gone? It's not on YouTube. Then obviously I found it and saw it's 1 hour 46, and that just suddenly twigged to me, right, well, something's gone wrong then. So I just skipped to the last 10 minutes. But it just goes to show that you don't have to be a pleb like me to screw it up that badly. But I do feel sorry for him. I really do. That's... I mean, disastrous races happen, don't they? It's... Oh, flipping steering wheel. It really frustrates me that it doesn't reset the steering wheel to centre. Right, wooden brakes, wooden brakes, wooden brakes. Remember wooden brakes. Okay, cool. Doing it in second would probably be helpful. How many laps is it for? Right. Okay. Wow. I'm really driving like a complete swat. Oh, screw you, Mr. Ackronery in BMW. At least I actually have a hope on this circuit. I'm turning the wheel and nothing's happening. And then I'm getting a slow down penalty for that. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Let's see if I can actually... That made me feel better. And boom! Oh, it didn't go half as high up in the air as I thought. Oh, really? First corner crash. Jesus. So he crashed every time he had cold tyres? Blimey. It's a shame, that is such a pretty car. It's just a shame that there's a complete pleb driving it. Right, I'm giving up on the career mode for tonight. I'm obviously not gonna actually win any races. See if there's anything particularly interesting I can do that I actually have a hope of. That looks like that might be fun. I'll be absolutely useless at it. Bloody KTMs. I just want to find one more race to run that I actually have a reasonable time attack in a Ferrari. There we go. Ferrari 312. One of the most amazing Formula 1 cars. I'm gonna completely bin it. I'm gonna find this really difficult, but I think this might be a bit more entertaining than just watching me drive a McLaren road car around and swear at it. So we'll do this time attack, see how it goes, but I think that's probably then going to be the end of it for today. But there's a really interesting documentary about this car on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix anyway, about them just trying to get it to the classic Monaco Grand Prix, and it's well worth a watch. It's really, really fascinating. Wow, that is such an amazing looking car. Can I change the tyre compounds? Does it have to be hard? It has to be hard. Fantastic. Look at all those electronics. Absolutely nothing. 188 miles an hour. Okay, let's see what we can do in this. Imola's not my greatest circuit. We're in a downforce car, which I've literally never driven one of in this game. Oh gosh, it's really kicking me. There's a lot of... Well, that's a good start, isn't it? So I need to brake a hell of a lot earlier than I will. Am I going to have to treat this like the KTM? I think I probably am. If I imagine I'm driving the KTM, I might actually have a chance. Because that didn't lock up at all. It just literally flipping through. Oh, and I locked up then. And again. Dirty tyres, wow. Look at those. This car is a handful, actually. But what would you expect from a... Is it 70s Ferrari? Formula 1 car? Crunch. I'm so doing well here. No traction control, no ABS, downforce car that I'm not used to, on a track I'm not good at. This was never going to go well. And somehow I put it in reverse. Fantastic. Oh, this is great. Well, at least I might actually manage a lap. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. It literally just wants to bite me. That's all it wants to do. It just wants to bite me. I'd love to drive this with traction control and ABS. I think it'd be fantastic, but that's not what it is. I can see how there's a hell of a lot of time to be made in this car. It's obviously pretty flipping quick, but not with me at the wheel. I mean, hold on, minus 1,300 points. That's amazing. That's a negative bronze medal in the career setting. Oh, I love it. No spin. How the hell is that 2,000? Oh my god. How the hell is that a 2,000 penalty? I had the... Oh god. Oh my lord. Oh, screw it. Can you tell I'm having fun even if I'm not being super serious? Oh, I made it. Nearly. I'm actually going to finish a lap with some points on the board. Wow. Don't you dare try and spin me. Well, that's it. No way am I winning this one. Oh god, that is so much fun, but 15,000 points to get a gold on that. Not a chance. Not a chance for me. I'm just not good enough for that. Should we go back to Monza? See if I can actually get the old Type 49 round the track at least once without a crash, maybe? Oh, this is bloody silly. I love it. I just wish I had an H pattern. So I think this genuinely is the last one we'll do tonight, though. We'll see how it goes. Oh, it's the Jim Clark one. So I'm expecting this to be a colossal handful. Also, I don't know the 1966 layout. I'm assuming it's not the same as the modern one. So just take it nice and easy round, just to. So this is obviously this must be Parabolica. Yep, that's the Parabolica. Superb. So I'm guessing we're coming into a massively long straight, and it's already back end's already squirming around on me. Try not to hit the banking there. 5 gears. This feels very weird not braking for a chicane. And oh, ouch. So that came up a lot quicker than I was expecting. So what we're after is a clean lap. Preferably without just completely locking the wheels. So I think this actually shows my level of skill when it comes to racing games, really, i.e. lack of. I'm guessing Ascari is still. I'm guessing Ascari is still going to be there, but just as a single corner, not the modern chicane type layout. Oh, hello. Yep. And then back into the Parabolica. So braking point drop there as I'm locking it up, and straight off into the berm. Yeah, I'm dead 4 or 5 times now in this car on this track. That's the thing. If the drivers did what I'm doing in real life, there's no way they'd survive it. This is a bathtub of fuel. It's just kind of want to get it round. If I can get a clean lap with anything approaching a half decent speed, I'm going to be amazed. A little bit of a lock up, but still hit the wall. I thought I was going to get away with that one then. Oh god, back end's trying to kick round on me. So I should be able to take this guy flat out, or not. Well, that's definitely dead. Then that's the spectators dead. That's race control dead. Wow, it's just losing the back end as I hit the throttle. In fact, I didn't even hit the throttle then and it lost the back end. How they drove these cars, I will never ever know. This is just mental. Absolutely mental. Braking well early, get it in there nice and smooth. Hard on the throttle, still keeping it in 5th gear. I should probably have dropped down to 4th, but Right, and nice and gentle on the brakes, and we can get it round the corner. Just remembering that if I lock the wheels, I'll end up in the stands. And seemingly, if I seemingly those are solid hedges. That's fun. God, you must have. These guys must have had balls of steel to do this. I mean, this is just crazy. I mean, obviously, you know, this is a suggestion of what this car would have been like, but it's clearly an absolute widowmaker. And I can understand how if I'm... Well, I know they were the greatest drivers of their generation. But... wow. This is... crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And you know, bearing in mind that if you crashed one of these, you would be covered in well, what was essentially kerosene, aviation fuel. Look at those skid marks. And that's it. You'd almost, and you'd, wow, and you pretty much be guaranteed to not come out of it alive. It was something ridiculous, like Formula 1 drivers had a 1 in 5 chance of surviving their careers in the 60s and early 70s. And given how this thing handles, I can understand why. Come on, keep it on the road, on the road, on the road, on the road. Clean that, clean that. Right, just need to get it round Parabolica. And we've got a clean lap. Not a fast lap, but a clean lap. Right, braking zone just coming up. And not a clean lap. Fantastic. But you can definitely see how the skill of the driver really paid out in these vehicles. It's, you know, modern Formula 1 cars, there's just so much technology in them that, you know, without wanting to be controversial here, if you put a decent Formula 1 driver, you know, one of the top 5 or 6 drivers out there in a top car, they're going to go out and they're going to win the championship in it. You know, it would take something really special for Hamilton, let's say, who I firmly believe is the greatest driver of the current generation. But if you were to stick him in a Toro Rosso, for example, you know, midfield car, a proper midfield car, not, you know, top of the 1.5 pack, there's no way he'd be actually winning races in it. But in something like this, there's just so much there's just so much that's not done for you that if the driver has real skill, then they're going to actually make it work for them. But equally, if they get it really wrong, then that's probably it for them. Blimey, yeah. Why can't I get a clean lap in? Okay, right. Concentration here. This is so bloody difficult. So closer to it. I mean, I could just brake. As I say it as if it's a stupid thing. I could just brake earlier. Oh, bye, Toto. Yeah, so we are definitely coming up to the time that I need to call it quits on the stream, actually. I think, you know, past is probably the time to say goodbye to it. Because that's then 3 hours I've been doing this. And it's... I think I'll just put my foot down and see what happens at this point. Amazingly, I'm facing the right way. Astonishing. But not for long. Starting third, minimise the wheels. There we go. Yeah, I'm not doing well here, Red. I'm gonna run out of fuel before I get a clean lap in, I think. I mean, this thing just wants to bite. It's horrible, actually, but it's quite a lot of fun. I genuinely don't know how these guys used to drive these things. But look at how easy it locks the brakes. So let's just go for a nice little Sunday cruise around the Italian countryside. Nice and easy. I mean, the thing is, I'd have no difficulty getting around in the real world, but the reason for that would be that I wouldn't be, there's no way in hell I'd be getting anywhere close to 160 miles an hour. You know, I'd be braking at twice the distance that you know, you'd actually do to get a really fast time. It's, oh sugar, I'm going to hit the bloody... It's... So yeah, maybe a clean lap can be achieved by doing it all at 60 miles an hour. Maybe that's the answer. But look at all these skid marks here. It's amazing. I do like how it actually keeps your fuck-ups from previous laps on the track, though. I quite like that. And where you've left rubber behind. But I do want to try and get this last sector. Actually, I actually want to do it at a reasonable speed and get it clean. I really do. Really do. So I'm going to go in hot, and then I'm going to hit the brakes about here, which is quite a lot earlier than I have been. So that is not fast, and it's causing me to lose the back end, but it gets me around that corner. God, can you imagine though if modern Formula 1 cars were driving this layout? It would be beyond dangerous. So, I mean, I'm guessing this roughly here is where the first chicane is. So, given they've got this, I wonder if they've got something like Brooklands. You know, I'd really love to have a crack at the Brooklands circuit. I mean, I've been there, I've walked on it, I've walked on the Brooklands banking, but it would be quite... I'd love to have a go at it in a racing sim. I really would. Slow it down before Ascari. Let's get through. I reckon with enough skill you can get through there flat. But as we all know, that's something that I'm quite severely lacking, so... Right, and starting to brake nice and early, nice and gentle. Easing off the brakes. Just back end's just starting to twitch a little bit. Now hard on the power. And that was a clean lap. Not an especially fast lap, but it was a clean lap. And I'm already 1.11 seconds up on that, or not. Now losing time coming up to... I feel so lost with this not being the modern circuit. I'm guessing this is the Lesmos. But I don't really know. Because it feels so much different. Of course there's... It must be. But... But look at that, I'm already 2.2 seconds up on that lap. So again, a nice, easy bit of cadence braking to get around there. Shouldn't have put it into first, but hey. Oh man! Right, that's it. It's a nice wide track. Let's have a bit of... Oh, that car. How sexy does that car look, really? Well, as sexy as it is, it won't do a donut. And my steering wheel's just come off the stand as well, so... Oh, fantastic. What on earth? My steering wheel has literally come off the stand. And I can't get it to go back on. Oh, that's hilarious. That's... Now, I'm going to do an experiment here, just for pure giggles. There's the pit lane, right. I'm not... Right. Bearing in mind I can't see where I'm going. No mirrors. No reverse view. Oh, spin up. Oh, right, okay, so there's no issues with you going through the pit lane in reverse in this context. So the reason I did that, oh no, it's Project Cars 2. So I was doing a championship in Project Cars 2, and I was struggling with it a little bit, and I spanned the car just coming out of the final corner at Knock Hill, and of course, having done, whoa, it's sliding all over the road, and having done that, of course, I hit the wall, I caused a lot of damage, I needed to get into the pit lane, so I ended up just going into the pit lane in reverse, and I got disqualified for going into the pit lane in reverse, and that's just a bit of a thing for me now. Wow. Come on, give it. Nah, I was trying to give the people in the grandstand a show, damn it. But no, you didn't want to, did you? You can tell I'm just really just doing stupid stuff now, just because I can. But this is such a difficult car to drive. As that just demonstrated, as I was trying to drive in a straight line, and it just completely snapped on me. I mean, obviously I'm doing it from chase cam view, which is very, very weird, but oh my god. So we're going to have a bit of fun here. We're going to try and get it up in the air. And I've got a fair idea where to do that. But it's a one-shot job this, trying to get it up in the air. Oh, damn it. No, it didn't work. And anyway, on that bombshell, I think it's time to end. So, thanks very much indeed for joining me tonight. It's really appreciated, and it's time to go. So, thanks ever so much. Bye!